Hey guys, and welcome back to City Skylines. Now, since last time, I actually did not zone in anything else, mostly because I kind of wanted to do with you guys. If it's like filling in, sort of like stuff like what I did in these areas where we already had pretty much the base set up, and it was just a matter of filling in and just waiting for it to zone in, no, I'll let that run. But I figure if we're going to be adding a whole new area, which is what we need to do, like here and back here, I think we should do it together. I don't want to leave you guys out of it. This river's pretty cool. I need to figure out cool bridges for it, probably later on. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to expand in this section here. We already have this bridge here, and we have a 6-lane here. So let's go ahead and just extend this guy out. He was lying down and quiet the entire time for hours. And then I start recording. Of course, he's gonna start meowing. Be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna extend this guy all the way down to the end. Almost the end. Let's go. Actually, let's go ahead and go to the very end because I believe I should be just like take this guy and not connect it all the way. Right there. So that's almost straight. It's close. It's very close. This one is straight. Well, we weren't gonna get it perfect. That just wasn't gonna happen, I'm pretty sure. So okay, let's work with this now. I think this is a good spot to start. So we have this bridge. So let's see, where does this bridge kind of connect to the ground? It's like here. So we can extend this guy. Let's do to here, I think. Yeah, right there. Okay. Now the issue becomes, it can only, so we extend it actually a little bit too far. So just a little bit closer here. So right there. Now what's the furthest we can do? Okay, so let's go right here, and then there's gonna be hopefully a tunnel that'll be formed out of city limits. Yeah, so we want a tunnel. I think instead I'm gonna drag this out like so, and then drag a line here. I want it to snap to be straight. Come on. Why don't you snap? Okay, let's extend it from here. Maybe a bad spot. Why don't you want to snap? Okay, you're snapping here. Okay, so you're actually not straight. Okay, fine. In that case, I'll manually place you right here. And then I'll manually connect you through there. Bam! Tunnel created! Sweet. So let's go ahead and get a road over here. And I don't think there'll be one... It's possible here, mostly because it's a bridge. And not actually on the ground. We could drop it to the ground. There's no reason to have this in the air right now. Yeah, let's drop this to the ground. So take this, go back to 6-lane. And really just, let's go 6-lane, let's go to the tunnel mode, and from the tunnel, it just wants to make a bridge. That's why I made one, okay. What about from here? From this direction. Basically, if I want to go that high, it's gonna make a bridge. So, let's go here. And then let's go ahead and delete these guys. This should still be possible, right? Yeah. We can still have a tunnel going through. There we go. But now, we should be able to do, I guess not here, a little bit lower, probably around here. That's a little bit better of a spot. There we go. Okay, so we kind of want these guys to be parallel mostly to the 6-lane road. Reason we want to do that is so there's not as many intersections. Let's see work. See, I don't like that. I think, yeah, let's do these guys first, and then we'll figure it out. So first, this one can go is like there, and yeah. So here is where the interesting part comes in. I think what I'm gonna do is zone in this guy, and then get rid of you. Let's try that. Go back to roads. Yeah, he's just almost to the edge, not quite. Is a little unfortunate, but it'll have to do. Okay, let's get this connected here and here. Let's get this connected up, and let's see, can I connect this at all up to here somehow? I was gonna say slip. I can do a weird diagonal. Or from here. No, I can do this weird diagonal. I don't really want to, if I can avoid it. But it seems I can't avoid it. I can connect it all the way up here. I guess that's good for zoning. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what the... I can do this. There we go. So that's going to be this area. I'm going to put one intersection down the middle here, though. I'm going to do one. Like really long blocks. Yeah, I think long blocks are fine. It'll cause less traffic lights and less issues because of it overall. Question is, can I also? It's not much. It's not much here. Actually, that makes things a little better. You know what? That actually worked. Okay. I'll do this. So they have a way of going through here. This is a weird slope. Actually, let's try, instead of this curved, get rid of all of this. And now, let's see about... doesn't wanna, huh? Slope too steep. What about like this? Slope too steep. Okay, what about this? Oh, got it. Actually, that looks much better, so yeah, let's go with that. And then, instead of this, in which case, let's just extend these guys out as far as it can go. This way gives us a little bit more build area. Not much. Definitely not much. But every little bit helps. That's for sure. Extend. Sure. We just put all our big parks in this area. Not a big deal. Okay, so we have that. So I won't forget. Let's actually extend the water into the zone. So, I don't know if you guys remember, but I always forget. There we go. Yeah, the fact that I'm in play mode is fine. And let's go ahead and extend, like, through here. Let's go along here, here, and... Yeah, I can see this is not straight at all. Yep, it kind of got turned in the mountains. That's alright. It's okay. This mountainous area, no one knows what really happens inside. For all you know, there's like a giant roller coaster in there just made for cars. That's why it comes out slightly off. I mean, I don't know. Have you ever ridden inside? Do you know? Can you say for certain? I've never have. It's not gonna let me do that, huh? Okay, okay. It's gonna let me do that though. Ah, but it's gonna be a bridge at the end. That's fine. In that case, let's just do this. Connect that up there, and we'll do a road here. And then a connection here. It's alright. It's okay. I'm okay with this. So now we need to figure out, how do I want the blocks in this direction? So, probably sort of like in the same kind of way. So, let's extend these guys. Let's extend these guys like all the way through. It'll help with bus routes, and it'll help with traffic by having these go all the way across. Like so. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and now... where's the mountain end? Mountain ends like here. You know what? Let's do just a few of these guys. Let's start one right here. Let's do one right here, all the way through. I'm letting it snap, so if I move it over, there, it snaps. So I know it's like straight perpendicular. I wish I just made a tunnel. I think I just made a tunnel. Am I forced to make a tunnel? Not because I specifically want a tunnel, but because if it can make a tunnel, I think it can have more zonable areas. Yeah, like that. Kind of what I was thinking was going to happen. Okay. So that works. Unfortunately, we can't... you know what, actually? Okay, let's extend this guy over. One short. I shouldn't have declicked. So like a few more. One more. That was two, I think. Okay, come on. So instead of right there, it's one over. So here? No, it's just not going to be happy. Yeah, because they're not straight. That's why it's not going to be happy. So in that case... let's go ahead and get it close. Guess I can get it closer. So get it close like this, and then we just have it turn in. And kind of the same thing here. So get this guy to be close, so a few notches to the right. Something like this. And then, yeah, I'll just tweak in there. Okay, and then we can have this extend all the way through to the right. And same thing here. Don't know how... I guess the little snapping thing didn't really work when I was making the 6-lane road. Oh well. Not a huge deal. We'll live with it. I don't know. Maybe this will just be called... Skew Valley. Yeah, sure, let's call it Skew Valley. Here, I'll make it official. Here we go. This area, Lynch Hills. No. Skewed Valley. There you go. Do you want to live in Skewed Valley? I don't think you do. But people will live here because they have nowhere else to go in the city. All the good places are taken. So they're stuck. Yeah, they see this new property being built and they're like fooled by like promise of change. It never changes. They're crazy. It's all about the same houses for everyone. Communism for all. Oh. Okay, no. Let's get this guy going. And see about... Right, I didn't want to do all the way through this way, but I think this will be the... Actually, yeah, I'm just going to get rid of it. I just really don't want to have these really block off the 6-lane. So in which case... I'm pretty happy with all that, so let's get one going, another one going here. It kind of fits properly. Will it make slope too steep? Make a freaking tunnel. Slope too steep. There we go. Like that. Why couldn't you have done that by yourself? Oh, silly game. Alright, we have a 6-lane here. So for the 6-lane here, we're also gonna go in this direction. Because here it's gonna be less blocks going on this side than it would be going on this side. That's kind of the reasoning behind that. Again, because I'm using the traffic light mod to enable and disable traffic lights, you might be wondering, like, what difference does it make? I don't know. I might as well make it as proper as I can to begin with. That way, if I decide to, for whatever reason, disable the mod or it breaks, I still have a somewhat functioning city. That's kind of the point. Okay, you're good. Let's break this up a few times. Let's get one down here. Or actually, before I add this, we're actually going to extend it depending on how these guys end up being formed. So actually now I need to get you all the way across. So just so we can see where exactly we need to bridge the entire place. So like so. This is actually, it's surprising how many roads there are in this one section. And this is actually still a small section compared to how much more room we have. It's pretty amazing. The only thing that's not so much is the fact that... let's see, how is this gonna work? No, if I put this here, it'd be like... it's fine. Could have been better in terms of placement, but it wasn't. We were eyeballing things. Not a huge deal. But yeah, I was saying, it's pretty amazing how little space this is and how many roads there are. But it's not actually going to be that much population because of our residential to, like, office allocation, I guess you can call it. Because I don't know if you realize this, but here's our, like, residential to office. And that's a pretty big, like, change. Also, 122,000 seniors, 139,000 adults. Yeah. Normally you don't have this many seniors if you're not playing with a proper hardness mod, especially. But proper hardness makes seniors live longer, which kind of fixes the death waves by itself. And obviously you have more seniors in the city. I have no idea if that actually changes anything in terms of taxes or anything of that nature. I don't think it does. But I've never actually really looked into it, so... yeah, you can just take me at my guess, or look into it yourself. Up to you. Let's do this. There we go. A little bit better. Okay. So, if we're gonna break it apart, let's break it apart here. Just down here. Let's break it apart down here. No, they're not all three even, but that's alright. We're not trying to be perfectionists here. If I was, I would be disappointed in myself every single day. Beyond what I already am. So we don't want that. Strive for perfection, but be ready to accept second-rate stuff, I guess, is the moral of the story. Let's actually go ahead and break these guys up once. Let's drop a break in here. Let's go with right here. Yep. A bit long. We do still have some services that need to get around the town, so... yes, roads are bad in terms of traffic, depending on where they're placed, of course. But in terms of being able to get ambulances and such to the houses. Very good. Although I don't think there's actually any ambulances in the city now, because we have that building. I think they're just everyone's always healthy no matter what, which actually means noise pollution isn't an issue. I'm pretty sure, not guaranteed. That's not, I'm not like saying that's definitely how it is, but I'm pretty sure because if I look at health, not happiness, health. Yeah, average health 100%. 6 citizens, 0. I don't think that ever changes. I think it's always going to stay like that because of that building, which I don't mind. It really saves us a lot of room and a lot of money. Because I don't know if you remember, when we went ahead and placed those buildings and got to remove all those service buildings, that saved us so much money, and that was actually one of the reasons why we were able to even enable proper hardness mod. Because I don't know, you can see we're making actually around 35,000 now. Somehow I feel like it's going to drop significantly once I put in the buildings. It always does, I don't know why. It just does. But yeah, normally I tried opening the city with without proper harness, and for the moments that it was alive before it burned to the ground because of many issues that proper harness actually fixes, we normally gain over 100 or 200,000 currency a week, which is a big drop for proper hardness, but still all right. Where can we connect this anywhere? We'll probably just connect it here. No, can't do there. Can't do there. We can do here. I want to do. There we go. Okay, let's do that. Okay, with this spot, I don't want too long of blocks. Okay, is there any place around here you would let me do it? There, yes. There, yes. Okay, let's do that. There we go. All better. I don't suppose, no. That's perfectly alright and understandable. Lots of tunnels in here. Really weird one here, but yeah, looks interesting. I wouldn't mind driving through here. It's not the worst place in the world. That is a little bit weird, but it makes sense now that I'm looking at the actual landscape. It's a random hill. Instead of actually building into the wall and then building a tunnel there, I guess, sure, let's make a bridge and then a tunnel instead of just a tunnel. Oh, architects. They're so silly. Ooh, slope too steep, huh? I have a feeling that's not actually the case. So let's go ahead and drop this like all the way here. Yeah, look at that. Slope too steep, my ass. Totally fine. So, sorry if this episode's a little bit boring compared to normal because of all the roads we're adding. But I figured it's a good, it's good to have you see like exactly what I'm doing. I didn't think I should. Because look at this place, like, that's a lot of place I would be just zoning in without you guys. And then you'd be, like, wondering, like, what really happened to the city? You'd feel detached. And then cry in your sleep. I know you think you won't, but deep down you'll be sad. You'll be wondering how this all happened and where you went wrong with your life. And we just can't have that happen. That'd be terrible. Right there. It's really weird that you could do that. Like, I just don't have it finish all the way across, and then it's fine. So yeah, this doesn't connect, but if I do, you know, something like that, and then go all the way through, it works. So shouldn't the game, like, realize by itself they can do this? No? I guess I'm just, you know, overthinking things. I tend to do that. That's 4, so that's actually the right place. Yep, Okay, that time it worked. Holy crap. I have a feeling that this is actually not like... Yeah, because... I see what's going on. Okay, yeah, so we can drop you, and probably can drop you and nothing else, right? Drop you through there. And this is where it falls apart. So... Yeah, we can do here, and then... Actually, instead of doing that... Let's get you a little bit further out. You'll see why in a moment. Can I go any further? No. I want to get this a little bit more perpendicular, but... I guess it didn't want to let me. And I guess I'll just do this and have this really awkward thing that I'm going to try to fix. Let's be honest. Question is, can I fix this at all? No. The furthest it'll go is right there. I guess I could just connect this to that. This to that. Why is it so bad? It's so bad. It's all so bad, but it's my bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. No, that was... I cannot make that sound. That's... Don't ask me to make that sound. Okay. Let's just finish up just breaking this part apart, and we should be good with pretty much this entire section. I don't want to make too many intersections here, so let's do one right there, and then just one more. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go overboard, but I want to make sure that people have a good way of getting around here. I am very happy they do not give us the option to name any streets, because holy crap, would there be a lot of streets to name. I'll probably redesign my city just knowing that was a thing, and make everything like one street. There's a very curvy street that just no intersections ever in this entire town. They won't exist. Let's go in this direction here. Do that, and let's go with that. That's a little awkward. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. We can do this. And question will be is, can we... Yep, we can do that. There's going to be really weird small blocks here. But this is going to be like... So we're going to put the shops. It's going to really allow people to get around town. We're totally thinking of the people. That's why we're doing it this way. Yeah, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. We are for the people, by the people. They're the crazy, crazy people that live in this town that wanted to move in and regret every moment they live here. Yep. That was a mistake. And let's drop you. You. Okay. Here we go. Now, if you guys think that this is just completely dull, like watching me zone these guys in, and you'd rather have me do it off camera, let me know, and then we can just focus on things like improving the city, working on freeways, changing things up, things of that nature. So yeah, because there's still quite a bit to do. The hell? I guess we didn't go all the way through on that one. There we go. I might leave these blocks the length they are. I don't really want to divide them once more, although I could. Definitely tempting. I think it'll be fine. So here we go. The new area is complete. I'll deal with this section at a later point. We have 2 bridges going to it. It has not enough water covering everything, of course. I'll deal with that later. And we'll also need a way of connecting the electricity. So what I'm going to have to do, actually, is extend maybe this guy through. This guy through. This guy through. Oh, here we go. That guy through. And then extend him here, there we go. Don't question my roads. You're better off not questioning them and just going with it, just saying that's how it is. The reason for that is once the people move in from here, the electricity will flow through and get all the way to this area. And everything will be wonderful! These are still complaining about freaking low dense, I'm gonna change this area, I think, to offices. And that will just fix this area completely, finally. Until then, hope you guys enjoyed this at least somewhat. We're 383,500 people. And we're gonna have a lot more once we're back. See you then. Bye-bye. One more piece we need to get there, but... Oh, is it a hidden area? How do we get that one? I think what... That makes me happy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna expand... Okay, let's see if I can actually... Before I wrap it up for the day, I want to see about making